what do you think the main issues are?
There are two main issues at the moment. The first relates to the economy and whether people think that EU membership has benefited their country as a whole and whether it has benefited themselves on a personal level. And at the same time, we have a second issue, which is the issue of EU freedom of movement, a fundamental principle, a fundamental freedom in the European Union, which is currently contested in the British case, whether EU nationals should have access to the welfare state in Britain and whether they should have the right to work.
You've said that one of the issues is how you frame this discussion, in particular the issue of immigration. The example you spoke about was Spain. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, it's quite interesting how you frame a number or a fact, right? Because you could frame the issue of numbers of EU migrants in the UK as cultural enrichment or as essentially an added value to the welfare state through these people contributing through their national insurance taxes. But you could also frame it as that these people actually become a strain on the welfare state and that we need to actually put more money into it. The example on Spain was very interesting because there are quite a lot of pockets of Spanish resort towns that are populated heavily by British pensioners, and it's quite interesting because the fact that they use the health system in Spain is not debated in Spain, is probably seen as an advantage, and in the case of Brexit, these elderly people might move back to Britain, and we do not know the extent to which they would put a strain on the welfare state as well.
How close do you think it is?
I think it's very close, and everything will be judged in the next week or so. So I think neither campaign should be complacent at this moment and try to come up with proper arguments why they believe that either choice is good, but they should base their arguments on facts. And I say that because there have been quite a lot of facts that, or quite a lot of data that are mentioned that are not quite real. And we have recently signed a petition as academics to make an issue of that both campaigns, when they use facts, at least they need to use facts that are independently accredited by experts.